Hello everyone, Prakash Subramanian, author of Happy Married Life and your relationship coach. Today, I'm here to share a story, a very interesting story. I'm sure all of you like listening to stories, isn't it? Well, there was once a king who was ruling a vast, huge kingdom, and plenty of people used to live in that particular kingdom. Once, there was a very innovative poet who questioned the king and asked the king, challenged the king, look, you say your people are very happy, all of them are leading a happy married life, and so on. I'm challenging you, Majesty. Why don't you set up a committee, a fact finding committee as well as a fault finding committee, to find out how many of the couples are always happy and how many of the couples are always unhappy in their married life. So the king was actually very curious because here is a poet who's challenging a king, and king, if he decides, he can even get the poet killed. But he provoked the king's thoughts. So the king decides, okay, challenge accepted. I will depute two teams of ministers. One set of ministers will find out all those couples who are very happy and the reasons for their happiness. And another set of team will look at faults, a fault finding committee. Basically, they will go out and find out the reasons why couple are unhappy. Okay? So with this particular mission, the king deputes two set of ministers, two set of ministerial team, one to figure out who are all happy couples, another one to find out who are all unhappy couples. Okay? So the team 1 goes on a different direction and the team 2 goes on a different direction. They were given a time period, say about a week's time. They have to go through their entire kingdom and let the king know what is the status of the relationship. Okay? So the team which goes and finds out the happiest couples, how are they happy, etc. They go through each and every house, find out the reasons for their happiness, and checks with them how much in a particular day, right, or in a day they are happy. And the other team goes and figures out the reasons for their unhappiness. So they keep going each and every door to door, and they complete their entire assignment within about a week's time, as allotted to them by the king. So the fact-finding committee, they come back to the king and says, "Oh Majesty, we went through each and every house, we surveyed each and every set of people, and here is our finding." And they submit their findings to the king. So the king goes through each and every finding of this, and then he says, "What? You have mentioned that not everyone is happy always." Alright, so the king says, okay, he sets this aside. Let me look at the unhappy team, what they have found out. Again, he takes the report, goes through each and everything. What? You are saying not everyone is unhappy always? Those kings get a lot more confused. Why couples are not happy always? Why the couple are not unhappy always? So there comes an interesting observation which both the team had recommended to the king. "Oh Majesty, the happiness or unhappiness is actually situation based. We react based on situations. On that particular situation, what are the thoughts, emotions, feelings, and how we interpret it given that particular situation. Isn't it? It happens. Because if I perceive you or my partner as a threat, she is a threat. If I perceive her as an opportunity, she is an opportunity. But it all depends on how we have programmed our mind, how we are conditioned in our mind This is how various beliefs keeps forming. So the king came to a conclusion. One is not happy always, or one is not unhappy always. It all depends on the situations. So, given a particular situation, how you are reacting, what are the thoughts that goes on in your mind, what are the emotions that goes on in your mind, what are the feelings that goes on in your mind, and how you are interpreting it. Likewise, in a relationship between a husband and a wife, the success of a happy married life lies in the way people tend to react based on situations, based on their thoughts, emotions, and feelings. But one thing human beings fail to understand is we as humans, we are supposed to act and not react. So when the reaction comes, most of the times, most of the relationships get spoiled because of the spoken word. You have to be very choosy. You have to be very careful when you're talking something. Love all, serve all, help ever, hurt never. So, in your relationship, what are the situations which is either inspiring you or depressing you? If you do a thorough analysis, whether it is inspiring or depressing, and act accordingly, I can assure you, you will certainly lead a happy married life. In case you are having problems in your relationship and you need professional help, do write to me, authorprakashyas@gmail.com. Visit www.prakashsubramanian.com. I am waiting for your response. Namaste. Thank you. God bless you all.